Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We are just a stone's throw away from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame as we get set for football at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Miami Dolphins. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive.
Ready, and logo.
Throwing on first down. Henderson buying time to his left. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
And
he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The D-tackle Sheldon Richardson came barreling in for the sack. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have two remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football.
Still second down.
Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Set. 18 Gator.
Check 53. Stop your whining.
Go.
Off the play fake. Henderson forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down, makes it manageable now.
Looking to throw. Henderson, and that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now Landry. Oh, jumping over. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. Early on in the game, first quarter. Let's see how this defense does on this drive.
Come on, set. 70, Indy. You must be true. Shoot.
Off play action. Henderson, flush to his right. Going deep here for Stills. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for Miami. 59 yards. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to one remaining. scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Don't get nervous, man. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous. Let's go.
Back to throw. Henderson dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal to go. Operating from the gun. Henderson escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to... And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A 9-yard touchdown run. We are in the first quarter. We get you back to the action to see how this defense can do on this upcoming drive. On 1st down, Henderson flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. 2nd and 2, being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Let's go, boy. Let's go.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. Henderson. Now he's going to throw deep, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Been a nice showing here in the first half for this defense. Will that trend continue? Time to find out. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
50, Mike 58 right there. I got you. I got you. 58, boy. 58. 58, Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run.
Off the play fake. Henderson eluding the pressure right. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Time now to see what this defense can do. Second quarter as the offense starts out 1st and 10. Off play action. Henderson buying time to his left. Incomplete. This is Albert Wilson. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Wilson now in his 2nd season in Miami. First 4 years were in Kansas City. He's always been a solid complementary receiver, but Miami really hoping he can take the next step in his development, be more of a go-to guy now at 27 years of age. Boy, the run on 1st down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Offside, defense.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Ready up.
53, check 53.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
To throw on second down. Henderson, flush to his right. He'll run it. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on third down. From the gun, Henderson escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
So a 1st and 10 coming up for the offense here in the second quarter. Let's see what this defense can do. Off the bootleg. Henderson flushed out right. He'll try and run it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Off the play fake. Henderson forced out to his left. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He was looking that time for Stills, and it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
58 to Mike. Let's go. Let's get this ball back.
On second down, it's Drake. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Eluding the pressure right. And oh, what a catch there by Allen. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 25 yards that time.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. That'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Kenny Stills, and it'll bring up third down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Complete to his running back, Kenyon Drake. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Let's go.
Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well to get a few stops.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Escaping the pressure right. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback, Denzel Ward. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. So we're in the third quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10.
58 to Mike.
Let's get it together, defense.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward. And his guys will take over at the 30. Beginning of the drive, 1st and 10 coming up for the offense. We'll see how this defense does here in the 3rd quarter. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Got it. 58, come on. Here we go, D. Here I come.
Off play action. Henderson. Dancing to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And now the Browns are going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Henderson. And now he's going to use... And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. It's their quarterback. So we're in the 3rd quarter. We'll see how this defense handles the upcoming drive as the offense takes over with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Henderson flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the...
And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was looking for Parker that time. Beginning of the drive, 1st and 10 coming up for the offense. We'll see how this defense does here in the 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, Henderson got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker with... Perhaps one more stop could do it for this defense. They'll head out here with a 2-score lead in tow in this 4th quarter. Throwing on 1st down. Henderson eluding the pressure. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Looking to throw. Henderson. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. There he goes right side. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A big possession coming up here. This defense, they've been tested all game long. Now they'll look to protect this slim fourth-quarter lead. Throwing to start the drive. Henderson. And this is Parker, complete. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A big possession coming up here. This defense, they've been tested all game long. Now they'll look to protect this slim fourth-quarter lead. Throwing to start the drive. Henderson. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker. What a game this has been. It's tied, fourth quarter. Here we go. This defense trying to keep it a tie ball game. Throwing to start the drive. Henderson. And he finds Parker here, complete. He's at the 50. The 30. 20. 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker. Sanders now to add the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Throwing to start the drive. Henderson. And he hits Drake. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Right there. All day, baby.
Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready? Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I don't think you got it, son.
Back to throw. Henderson out to his left. And he finds Stills, complete. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. Wilson's got it complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's a 2nd and 7. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. On 3rd and 2, Henderson being chased out left. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Let's go. Let's do it.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Now Mayfield and the Browns down by 2 touchdowns. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Devontae Parker was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. 2nd and 10, and that one got 10. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Oh, Rosen's going to throw it to the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to Parker again, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They want to go to the air again with Rosen. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason.
And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah,
then with the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rosen. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Parker unable to get that one, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Rosen looking to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.